fans, how the hell are we? It's been a long time since I had a chance to talk to you guys. Since now that we don't play you guys like 18 times a season, we're both going in opposite directions. As the Orioles have acquired some new players, obviously Zach Eflin, who faced the Blue Jays to start this series this afternoon, and the Blue Jays are trading off literally every player they possibly have. So we're here. And the Orioles beat the Blue Jays in Game 1, 11-5, and goodness me, Yariel Rodríguez, that was pretty pathetic. I don't know why we're not focused here. Hey, this is why I leave this stuff in the clips, in the videos, guys, so you know this is all authentic. I'm letting the blurry shit happen. And let's break this thing down. It wasn't great for the Blue Jays. It was great for Oriole fans. It was the afternoon game. It wasn't great in the stands. I mean, again, it's a rain-out game, makeup game. It's an afternoon game in the middle of the week. I get it. All right. Bottom of the first inning, for the love of God, Yariel Rodríguez was pretty awful. Walked Cowser to start the game. Walked Santander. Walked Gunnar Henderson. They have not put a ball in freaking play, yet the bases are loaded with nobody out. Lovely. Then Ryan Mountcastle, shocker, hits an RBI single scoring Colton Cowser. Man, if Ryan Mountcastle was always playing the Blue Jays, he'd never be in trade talks. He would never be in trade talks. But here we are. Then he strikes out Ryan O'Hearn, gets Jordan Westburg to ground out. We're like, okay, 2-0 deficit's not the end of the world. And then a catcher's interference. Cedric Mullins goes to first base. I think he had 2 strikes on him as well, so that's great from Kirk. And then he walks Ramon Urias to score another run. It's 3-0. And oh boy. All right, I got something I want to say about this. James McCann gets hit up in the facial region. Guy just destroyed his nose. Like, just clobbered his nose. And Mountcastle scores, obviously, the bases were loaded, so it's a pathetic effort. Yariel's gone from the game. James McCann is bleeding profusely out of his nose. I got to say a couple things. One, I have an all-new respect for James McCann. Dude is walking up to the plate for like his last at-bat. You can barely see. He's got things rammed up his nose. He can't see things. Something's puffed up. He can't see squat. But he knows it's a doubleheader for his team. He knows he's got to fight through it. And it's, I know, look, Oriole fans, you guys know, what are Canadians? Are hockey fans, right? We're all these rough and tough. Yeah, that's a hockey player right there. I don't know if he ever played hockey in his life, but holy crap, that was a warrior. But I will say this, though. I loved it. But also, the dude probably broke his nose. Like, let's be completely honest here. And could have had a concussion. So they go out there, they have a little chit-chat with him, and he gets a new jersey. My goodness, I'm shocked. Shocked he stayed in the game. I get it, doubleheader, and you don't want to use Adley Rutschman on the both sides of the doubleheader. I get it, I really do. But concussion spotters, and for God's sakes, you dude could barely see. He was not fit to play that game. But he did anyways. So there's 2 sides of it. I love the warrior mentality that he had. Also, kind of baffled he stayed in. Not sure I agree with that call, but hey, it is what it is. And oh, by the way, the Jays are down 4-0. Right? And I think they had 1 hit in the inning. Am I right about that? I think they did. It was literally 1 hit. Yeah, let me hit by pitch, walk, catcher's interference, ground out, strikeout, single. Yeah, 1 hit. He scored 4 runs. 2024 Blue Jays, ladies and gentlemen. And then the bottom of the third inning, Ramon Urias hits an RBI ground out, scoring Jordan Westbrook, makes it 5-0, and then it starts to pile on. Ryan O'Hearn, sacrifice fly, Colton Cowser scores, and Jordan Westbrook hits an RBI double, but Mountcastle gets fired out at the plate. And where's my math here? I mean, if you guys have watched my videos in the past, you know it's bad. It's really bad. So, okay, right, yeah, 7-0, lovely. But then, top half of the 5th inning, with Spencer Horwitz on and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on. A little bit of a hanging breaking ball from Zach Eflin. And who? Addison Barger. Now, why was Addison Barger in the lineup? Why was he even batting 4th? Because Justin Turner, who was initially in the lineup, initially started the game. It was at first base. Had to get taken out of the game because you're canned, bud. See ya. Off to Seattle you go. And so here's Addison Barger stepping in. And in his second at bat, gets the hanging breaking ball, crushes it to right center field, and it's gone. First big league homer for Addison Barger, a 3-run shot. Who cares? You were done 7-0. He's on the board. It's the only positive he got. Well, I guess Vladdy went deep again, but yeah, A great positive for the young fella. Hopefully he gets the ball, and you'll have to trade with a fan probably, but 7-3 at that point, and then the bullpen continues to stink as Colton Cowser sacrifice fly, scoring Cedric Mullins, and then Anthony Santander against the Blue Jays. Shocker, right? 2-run shot scoring James McCann with one eye, apparently. Dude's nuts, man. Let me see. What did James McCann do today? Dude had a hit as well. Absolute mule. Mutant. Mutant. I'm going to go with that. Mule. That sounds terrible. I'm going to go mutant. Unreal. And yeah, the route is on at this point, right? I think it's 10-3. It's pretty bad. Vladdy goes deep in the top of the 7th inning to right field. His 20th home run, so good on him for that. He stays hot with the homers. And then bottom of the 8th inning. It's probably the third time I'm going to say it in this video. Shocker! Ryan Mountcastle goes deep to right. I didn't think it was going to be out of the ballpark, but it stayed fair. And it's 11-4? Yeah, 11-4, and then Vladdy hits an RBI single scoring Spencer Horwitz, make it 11-5, and that's it. A beatdown by the Orioles. I mean, what'd you expect when your starting pitcher, not only Yariel Rodríguez, these are the guys after him. Brandon Eisert. Who? I mean, he hasn't been great at all in AAA this year, and I don't think at least, and his very minimal track record in the big leagues, very, very minimal. It's been no good. Yeah, and then Yariel Rodríguez. Didn't even know Buddy existed. 2 2/3, or no, where is he? An inning and 2/3, 5 hits and 3 runs, all were earned. Lovely. Trevor Richards, 2 shutout innings. Oh, trade bait. 2 walks and a strikeout, and Eric Swanson allowed 3 hits. He obviously allowed the home run to Ryan Mountcastle. And that was it. Offensively, though, the Blue Jays actually didn't do horrific, right? Spencer Horwitz went 2 for 5, scored a couple runs. Vladdy 3 for 5 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. Justin Turner had a hit before he left. Barger went 1 for 4. Who cares? A 3-run shot. Beautiful. Alejandro Kirk, 1 was a little nubber, but who cares? Scoreboard, 3 for 4 in the game for him. 13 hits for the Blue Jays, 11 strikeouts. They didn't walk a single time, and you lose 11-5. Hey, who cares? Oh, they're up 3-1 right now. Oh, there we go. What happened? Hold on. Oh, okay. Score app's pooping itself. That's fine. It's fine. All right, Blue Jay fans, Oriole fans, I appreciate you guys as always coming on here. I'm sweating right now. I got to take this thing off my head. Hopefully I don't have to wear it again tonight because, for the love of God, it's hot under this thing. All right. Next thing I'll be talking to you guys is Yusei Kikuchi edition. Once the full details are released. They haven't been quite released yet, so I'll wait and see what happens there. But Kikuchi's going to the Astros. And let's be honest, their top prospect coming here. Their 9th best prospect in their organization, who's ranked 92 in all of baseball. And their midseason rankings, he was going to jump to 2nd in the Astros system. So we'll see what the whole deal is with Yusei Kikuchi. I'll be here to talk to you guys about it whenever it does drop. Thank you so much for listening and watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't done so. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I'll talk to you guys Kikuchi edition and Jays and Orioles edition whenever the hell that game finishes. All right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not the game this afternoon because it sucked. Other than Barger's home run. We'll talk to you guys then.